Hi everybody, and welcome to News and Views for March the 14th, 2024. I don't know what you guys have been up to, but we here at the station have been up to our eyeballs in hockey this week. Not only are we following the last few games of the Titans regular season, we've also been on top of the U13 female hockey team here in Neepawa as they clinched the consolation final in their league. We have those games on here, and that's great to see a local female team playing at that competitive level in a year when we're seeing a lot more female hockey, rise through the ranks and become more prominent. So check those out if you can. Also, we have been on top of the Neepawa Tigers high school hockey. They have been having a wonderful season, and with a victory in Dauphin last night, they have clinched a finals position against Vincent Massey in Brandon. First game of that one will be this Saturday. We'll be live streaming that and broadcasting that as well. So check that out for hockey. And then, of course, we have our Titans hockey. We have some highlights on the show here today. That is from the Titans versus Dauphin game. Another great game. They've just been really hitting their stride here at the end of the season. It's great to see, and good luck, guys, on getting that playoff spot. As well on the show today, we went down on a slightly less positive note and talked to Nicole Cooper. This is regarding the vandalism that's been happening down at the Flats washrooms. This sort of repeated vandalism that has been costing taxpayers money, has been causing those facilities to lock when they really should be more open to the public. So we talked to her a bit about that and what they're doing to resolve that situation. And as well, we have a clip from a speaker. This was a speaker at a local Rotary meeting recently who attended the Rotary Youth Leadership Assembly. This is something that is open to high school students to go and attend. We hear someone talk, this last year's attendee Anastasia, talk about her experiences there and what it has done for her and how it has changed her. So that is another one you'll want to catch here on the show today. If you have anything that's happening, anything you want us to know about, please get in touch with us. You can reach us at 204-476-2639 or by email nactv@wcgwave.ca. Thanks, and enjoy the show. All right, so we are here with Nicole Cooper, representative of the Town of Neepawa Recreation Department.
Yep.
Not talking about such fun stuff today, unfortunately. No. The town has been having a lot of problems with vandalism down at the Flats.
Yes.
When did this start?
Years ago. Well, it's been going on for quite some time now, and most recently, over the last probably 3 weeks now, it's been vandalized twice. One not as severe the day after our Winter Wonderland Festival, which was in the papers, and then shortly, a couple days after that, it was vandalized again, this time more intensely and more costly in repairs that would need to be done. And
this is in the washrooms?
Yeah, in the men's washroom. In the change room and the washroom portion, yeah.
Which, and those are often left unlocked, like, for people to use. That's why they're there.
Yep, they're unlocked daily and then locked again at 9 o'clock in the evening, so nobody's in there overnight. But even with locking them and opening them all the day, it doesn't deter people from spending time in there and wrecking them.
Yeah. And are you having to lock them more often now, or are they?
Ever since this last vandalism has happened, we've had them locked, mostly just because we don't want people to see the nature of the vandalism, as it's not appropriate. And it just needs to be cleaned up. It'll take a while to clean it up, so they are locked right now.
And you said there's some damages this time as well.
Yes, so some of the damages that took place were spray paint all over the walls, the floor. The separators between the bathroom stalls were spray painted with like, I don't know if it's slanderous, but like inappropriate words. Pictures of genitalia, the standard teen thing to tag on walls. Some of the countertops were burnt. We don't know if it's with a lighter or sparklers, but there was also sparklers like thrown in the toilets and everything. So, it could have been more serious. Something could have been thrown with paper towels. It could have burnt the whole building down.
Yeah, lit it on fire. That's terrifying.
I know this time that there has been 2 individuals that have been arrested, and they will be dealt with through the justice system. So we're happy to know that maybe that will be a little bit to deter other people that, you know, we're serious, and it's time that people stop vandalizing our stuff, because it costs the taxpayers dollars every time this happens.
Exactly. Yeah. I think the estimate was somewhere in the vicinity of $5,000 this time. $3,500 for that kind of repair. Yeah. And that's repeated. Every time this happens, you're repeating it again, and again, and again, and again.
It takes away from, like, look at this huge snow pile we just got. Like, if Public Works is busy doing this, then they can't repaint and get the bathrooms up in order, and it just takes away from everything.
Yeah. Yep. Maybe people did not realize that there are cameras in that area now, which is how we were able to identify.
It is posted everywhere that they are on cameras, so I think these individuals just didn't.
I think people just kind of tune that out.
Yep, they didn't care. They don't think they'll be recognized or whatever it is. But yeah, the cameras have been very good, so we've been able to find out who it is,
which is very fortunate.
Yep.
A deterrent, if you are thinking about doing something like this, don't, please. These are facilities that are meant to be for everyone to enjoy. They're meant to be able to go to the flats and have your kids there and have the washrooms and the change rooms available. Yeah. So one of the mitigation measures, of course, we talked about is the cameras on the exterior of the building. And there has been some comments on Facebook and elsewhere, like, why don't you put cameras inside to catch exactly who's doing it? And I think there's some very obvious reasons why we can't do that.
Yeah, a lot of people don't realize that due to privacy laws and stuff, you can't actually put cameras in a facility where people would be changing or using the bathroom. Yeah. So it would be illegal for us to put cameras in there and watch over people. You're also not allowed to record sound. So a lot of people said, why don't you just record who's in there? You can hear what they're doing, but that too is a very fine line of invading people's privacy, where in a washroom they're expected to have privacy. So that can't be done as well. Yeah.
And it is a change room washroom if used for those. So imagine yourself in there, you would not want a camera on you.
No, exactly, yeah. And just another thing to note, like, I know it's not always teens that do the damage and everything, but just for parents to, you know, have that conversation with their kids about being respectful in spaces and making sure that everyone knows that these are for the community, and if one person wrecks them, the whole community suffers.
Exactly. Yeah. As we're seeing now, if people want to go down and use them, they can't. They can't. Yeah. And it's a beautiful day. It's sunny outside. We've cleared the snow. It'd be a wonderful time to be down there. So just for people to realize the impact this has on the community recreation and the community finances. That this is taxpayer money that's going to repair this every time. So
that's a wheelchair, an accessible wheelchair for the pool we could have purchased or something with that money that now is to scrub paint and replace doors and that kind of thing.
So to not end this on a downer, tell me something good that's happening in recreation right now.
Oh my gosh, I hate being put on the spot. Swim registration starts next week, so that's always a plus. And then camping opens up on April 3rd, so all of that together just makes you think of summer, and summer's the best time of year. No offense, winter. But just happy.
You just all shoveled a bunch of snow, so we're not super happy with winter right now.
Yeah, happier times on the horizon and lots of time to spend outside, so that's what I'm looking forward to.
So please help us to maintain our community facilities. That's all we're asking.
Oh, and I actually have one more thing.
Absolutely.
If anybody wants to be on a Canada Day committee or have any input towards Canada Day, I'm starting to look at planning the day. It's usually me by myself, and I plan whatever I think sounds good in my head, but I'd love to have input from others or people that are willing to even, you know, give their opinion, spend some time, anything that would help me.
That's awesome. Great. That is coming up. We don't think about it right now, but that is going to come up very quickly.
We got to plan early, so if anybody's interested, feel free to email me or call or whatever.
Great. Well, thank you so much for your time today.
Thank you.
Well, without any further ado, I will call upon Mike Boyle to introduce our guest speaker for today. And I don't have the speaker on, but I don't know if you want the microphone live. So okay.
Well, it is my pleasure. Thanks, Ray. My pleasure to introduce Anastasia Artuk to our club. She was our RALA candidate last year and took her time and went to the club, or went to the session in Clear Lake. And by visiting with her, sounds like she had a pretty good session, so we'll look forward to hearing about that today. She's a grade 11 student. She works at the pool in the summer, so that way she can book off a week so she can get away if we elect to send her again. I had a nice discussion with her just now and was asking about future plans. I think she's a really good student. And she's already done her pre-calc, Dave.
Oh.
So, And I said, are you going to just take the next year off in grade 12? She said, no, I think I'll keep going. Cheapest education ever, right? She hopes to get into architecture, and I think she'd be a wonderful person in our country and community to be doing things like that. So, and she plays basketball. So there you have it. Anyway, so we'd like to say thank you for being here, and let's hear all about that. Turn it over to you.
Just the mere fact you can do all of that, you've got my vote already.
As that loads. Well, here I am. I'm Anastasia, and yeah, I went to. So I want to first thank the Neepawa Rotary Club for giving me this opportunity to go to Ryla, and I'm just really happy that I got to go, and I'm just really thankful that I had this opportunity. There we go. Yeah, my Ryla experience.
We're just wondering, can we hear all right?
Yep.
Sounds good.
She speaks up.
Speak up. Why don't you speak up a bit?
Okay. So truly thank you to the Neepawa Rotary Club for giving me this opportunity. Well, first, let's start up with the introduction. What Ryla is all about and what my first impression was. The first few days at Ryla were kind of stressful, and honestly, I had lots of fear and anxiety that I wasn't going to have many friends at the camp. I was really tense and was really scared at first because I knew basically nobody at the camp, and it was very stressful, yeah. But these lovely people, these counselors, welcomed us all in and gave me a sense of home at the camp. It really helped me break the ice with all the other people and all the other camp members, and gave me lots of opportunity to make many friends. So yeah, that's all the people I met there. And up top, the pink one is my cabin girl, and she was the one who brought me all in and helped me set up and everything. So yeah, I'm really grateful for all of them. The activities. So all of us started to warm up to each other and started doing many activities each day that will help us learn and develop as young leaders. So we did lots of things such as the talking circle, where we basically had group discussions, and mental health and leadership workshops, where we learned about different learning styles, leadership styles, and how to progress as a society. Mini games and sports, just some fun for after lunch or something. And some fun meal times where they would tie your hands together, and it was just crazy and stuff. Yeah. And campfire nights, which is a really good way to end off the day when all the fun happened. We could just have a really good family, sort of family meeting, I guess. We continue these exercises every single day, and we form groups and teams, and overall just found people who want to stick with better. The overall impact, how Ryla affected me, and what I got out of it. So these are the three main points that I got out of Ryla. Teamwork and networking, ideas to action plan, and shaping personal values. So teamwork and networking really came across to me when I went to Ryla, since I got to work with many people who I did not know previously, and overall, it was only 6 days of knowing these people, and I already found so many great people to form relationships with and friendships, and I knew exactly how to work with them. And it took some time because I had to warm up to the place, but eventually I was able to successfully work and create great projects with them at the end of the camp. So yeah. The ideas to action plan was a really interesting concept. We got to have a project as a group, and we had to think of an idea that would help our society in a different way. So let's say an example would be helping starvation world and stuff like that, and we would have an idea focused on and how we were going to execute that idea. So it really helped me think about what I could do and what kind of things I could probably do in my community that could help Neepawa or just Canada in general. So yeah. And shaping personal values. This is my own personal, it's right here in my heart. Ryla taught me about real friendships and what they really mean to me, and how much I value those friendships. So I've never met so many caring people, as many as I did in Ryla, and I'm truly so grateful that I met all of them, because I've never had such great friends. And the crazy part is I've only known them for 6 days, and I've never been so close to a person before like that. So That's something very nice. And finally, the present and what Ryla has taken me to now. So yeah, people, and more people. Coming to camp, I honestly wasn't expecting to make so many friends, and it was crazy that this only happened within 6 days. There were so many people that from different backgrounds and provinces who I had never known before, and we all yet shared the same experience and became one big family. It was very hard to say goodbye, but you know, I promised myself not to cry, and I clearly did not keep that promise. So yeah, it was very hard to say goodbye, but we all knew that we were going to keep in contact later. And thankfully we did. So we all formed a group chat after camp and started talking on there and sharing pictures and photos and lots of memories. So yeah, that was a few weeks prior. We just met in February, like a few of us who live in Manitoba. We met at McDonald's and had a good time there. So yeah, I'm so glad I got to meet so many wonderful people and keep in touch with them throughout the year. Without Ryla, I wouldn't have the friends and skills that I do now, and I'm very grateful for them. And I do hope to come back in 2024 and create some more fun memories. Thank you.
So sometimes people have questions. Are you okay to take a few questions?
So are there any questions?
Yeah. I've got a question. So yeah, you'd love to go back. You think you can drag some people with you?
Yeah, I think that'd be good.
You could convince them that it was a pretty good time?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Did Ryla inspire you to start or participate in any projects in the school year?
Yes. I am part of the Hope group at my school, and I used to be very shy in that group, but now I feel like I am able to express my ideas more and kind of contribute more to our group. So I think I feel like it influenced more of my contribution than rather making a club, but I feel like I just am more present in the groups that I'm in now. So yeah.
Awesome.
To me, you seem very comfortable and competent speaker. Is that something that changed at Ryla, or did that have an impact?
Yes, I used to be very afraid of people's opinions about me, and just overall my self-confidence was very low. But after being at Ryla and meeting so many new people and having them really think about who you are and just appreciate you as a person, it made me feel like I was more confident in talking about my own problems and just struggles in general. So yeah, even the talking circle that I mentioned in the campfire nights, we all have group discussions, and I just felt more confident in my own skin and comfortable because people were actually listened and had eye contact with you and were oh yeah, and make connections. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can you talk a bit about some of the campers that were there that you met? How wide, where did they come from? Were they older than you, younger than you? Talk a little bit about the other campers.
Right, so there were lots of campers who were older than me. Some of them were just 1 year older than me because they've been to Ryla the year prior. But there are also many of them who were a bit younger since they were they used to be in the junior Ryla programs, but they were all really familiar with Ryla, and I was not yet familiar with it, but yeah, it was overall pretty good. And overall, they came from Ontario, Saskatchewan, and Manitoba, and that was pretty much the wide range. But they were all from very diverse cultural groups. There was many people from coming from India, and I think there are people from the Middle East there too. So there was a wide variety of cultures there too, but not just me. Also, because I'm Ukrainian, so yeah.
That's good for some Ukrainians.
Yeah.
Any other questions?
How long have you been your family's been in Canada?
My dad's been here for a year longer than me, so 15 years. And we've been here with my mom and my sister. Well, she's been here for a whole lot, but my mom and I have been here for 14 years.
Okay.
In Neepawa all the time?
Neepawa, yeah.
And you still have family back in Ukraine?
Yeah, I do.
Anything you care to share about that? How are they making out?
I don't know. We just keep in contact a lot. We call, text, mostly call. Yeah. So they're doing pretty okay right now.
Difficult.
We donate lots of money and help them out. Recently we got my grandma a washing machine, a brand new one, because she's very old school, so we had to actually force her to get one. I'd rather wash it with my hands, and they're no, we gotta get you washing machine.
What part of the Ukraine are they living in?
They live in the central cities of Kyiv.
Okay.
Yeah, that was where I was born.
Yeah.
So they live right there, in the center.
Is your Hope group involved perhaps with Ukraine support at the moment?
I think we were at a point in time, we talked about it like pretty briefly, but I don't think there was much like actual like donations, I would say, going towards it. But there was lots of like, they were like, since I'm like one of the only Ukrainian members, they're like, we're here for you if you need like any support. Like, we'll be here to like support you if you have like troubles, even attending the meetings or stuff like that. And if you want to do anything about it, we can like try to work that into our schedule. And, like, so yeah, it worked out like that.
Anybody else? Well, Anastasia, thank you so much for coming. I think that she's a perfect example of the people we would like to go to Rotary camps. You spoke very well, and thanks for highlighting all the things that you did. And I'm very pleased that you're interested in going another year. And as one of our members said, maybe there's somebody else at the school that you might say, you should come with me, and the club very likely would support that. So we'll let you do the groundwork, but thank you, because I'm lazy. But thank you so much for coming and speaking to us today, and it was nice to hear about you, and well, good luck with your family back in Ukraine and all that. So anyway, the club would like to present you with this absolutely marvelous pen. So there you go, congratulations, and thank you very much for coming today. Yeah.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Titans Hockey here on the NAC TV Broadcast Network. Currently 2 shots for the Titans, nothing for Dauphin. Neepawa off the draw. Shot deflected! What a save by Sheffield! A good cross-ice pass deflected, and Sheffield had to be so sharp. Benson, left side, shot through traffic. Weisgarber there again. Carries it into the corner. Weisgarber out front, shot! Save, rebound to the end boards. Kasprick there to pick it up. We're back to 5-on-5. Neepawa still pressing though. Shot towards the front of the net. Who can find it? Nobody. But there's sure a scrum trying to figure out where it is. Off the sideboards. Kings cross ice by Glover. Into the Neepawa zone. Shot. Save, rebound. Oh, that was a golden opportunity for Begold. McLeod against Gruitt. Puck back to the point. Neepawa controlling. Poirier gives it off. Stocks. Cross ice. Shot. They score! Alexander on a beautiful cross ice setup from Stocks. Good control. Good puck movement. Great pass. And strong as Sheffield has been tonight, he really didn't stand much of a chance on that one. Puck right at the goal line. Now up towards the hash marks, and now rimmed all the way back around the other way. Kings unable to maintain the zone. A good effort, but now turned over. Here comes the Titans. Cross ice pass. Stocks! Oh, he couldn't get the shot away. Golden opportunity. He'll stay with it. Hayden Stocks off the end boards. Puck carried forward. Good job by Bax to break that up and make the pass up ice. Murray in the offensive zone, fades wide, shot off the glove of LeBreau. Murray, wrap around. Oh, what a save on a great attempt by the Kings. Trying to gain control. Turn back. Huffer plays it left side. Now long cross ice pass. Kings through neutral ice into the Neepawa zone. Centering pass. Oh, and a good effort there by Walker. Oh my God. You know what? I took my eyes. How did that puck end up in the net? Ow. And as I understand from one of the production crew, the puck was banked off of LeBreau, who might have, I don't know, obviously lost sight of it. Wow. 35 seconds into this third period, and the Kings capitalize. Played back to the point. Kings move it promptly, cross ice. That shot deflects into the corner. Quickly in there. Gruitt gets it. Simchuk. Back door! Off the post! Oh my goodness! Simchuk with the golden opportunity, and a goaltender's best friend to the rescue. Being watched by Stocks. Backs. Winds his way out of his own zone. Now straight up ice behind cover. Walker. Shot. What a save by LeBreau as Walker. What a nifty play to get behind the Titans D. Benson found it but couldn't relay it out. Now Stocks heads up ice. Gives it off to Thompson. Thompson back to, oh! Tipped by a King defender, and what a save by Sheffield. Long pass back to the point. Lagria shot, deflected, oh! And again, a good save by Sheffield as he directs it to the corner. Along the sideboards, comes back to the point again. Benson shot, doesn't make it through. Rebound! And Sheffield there to slam the door shut. Buffer, left side pass. Glover turns and dumps it into the Neepawa zone. Benson back as he's being hounded. Chips it off the sideboards, but can't control. Here comes Glover, 2-on-1. Glover, shot, scores! On the wrister. Caden Glover on the turnover. And 9 minutes and 2 seconds into this third period, the Kings have got their first lead of the hockey game. Face-off in the Kings zone. Thompson in to take this jaw. Wins it back to the point. Neepawa giving off. Stocks. He loses control of it in the corner. Kings to the side of the net. Neepawa trying to gain possession. Out front. They score! Oh no, it's waved off. Referee was not in a good position to make that call. Took him like, I don't know, 5-6 seconds. Whether it was in or not, how would we possibly know? Certainly the Titans thought it was in. Back to the point, Stocks. Shot through traffic, tipped into the corner. Alexander protecting, stays with it. Alexander, 3 Kings there, trying to find it. Back to the point, Poirier. Dishes it off, Stocks, cross ice, shot! Wide of the net. Into the corner. Thompson. Centering pass. That's knocked out of harm's way and then fired the length of the ice. Hayden Stocks straight up ice. Cross ice pass. Alexander in the offensive zone. Alexander. Oh, a nifty little move. Shot through traffic. Rebound. Another shot. Wide of the net. Big rebound. Alexander can't get there. That'll take care of the man advantage. We're back to 5-on-5. Sheffield plays it back into the corner. Tyconic there, turns out of harm's way, stays with it. Tyconic back to the left point. Shot through traffic, on net, rebound! Oh, and it's taken wide of the net along the end boards. Neepawa with a great scoring opportunity, but Sheffield again shutting the door. Kings play it around into the corner. Tyconic there first though. Tyconic circling, high slot area. Can't control. Alexander will. In the corner, Alexander puts on the brakes. Tyconic back to Alexander. To Poirier, back to Alexander. Alexander to Poirier, down low in the corner. Neepawa, cross ice, shot! Benson, rebound! Can't find it! Another shot, doesn't get through! Another rebound! Shot, they can't get it away! Now it comes Slaughter, they score! Holy moly, Benson with 14.2 seconds in the period.
6-on-5. They just kept it in. They kept shooting, kept getting chances until finally they got one in.
Neepawa getting their changes in. Weisgarber leaves it for Poirier. Back to Weisgarber, left side. He has to put on the brace, gives it off to Kasprick though. Kasprick trying to come in. Good defensive play there to knock it off Kasprick's stick. Poirier puts it into the corner, fights through. Poirier behind the net, looking out front. Poirier, shot, rebound. Neepawa can't find it. Another shot, saved, another shot, and it's saved in the corner. And here come the Kings. Back to collect it, Glover. Now he's going to get ahead of steam up. Here comes Glover through neutral ice, up to the Neepawa blue line. Glover with speed. He can't get to the front of that. Penalty coming up. And away go the Titans. Right side pass, McLeod back into the middle. Hartley knocked off of his stick. Hartley in the corner. Delayed penalty coming up. Back towards the point, kept in by Stocks. Stocks plays it into the corner. Still with it, Stocks. He's rubbed off the puck. Neepawa still with control. Cross ice. Out front, Benson. Shot. Save, Sheffield. Alexander leaves it for Stocks. Neepawa working it around, trying to find that open man. Tyconic, cross ice. Time winding down. Tyconic towards the front of the net, gives it off, back to the high slot area, cross ice shot, they score! What a nice play and a finish by Tim Taconic. My goodness!